Ladies and gentlemen, it's Titoclock. So please welcome your host, James Deacon.
What's up, everybody? Tito James here with the rest of the gang here at the Titoclock studios in Makati City, broadcasting to you live over the big bad web. Hi, Chris Williams. What's up? Wow, first today. I'm reading straight from the published comments, not from the stream, which normally happens on the side here. So whoever comes up here, I guess that's maybe May Ann's next, who knows, right? So good afternoon. Welcome to everybody out there. Let's say hi to a few people who are tuned in right now. We got Lala, Ariel. Good afternoon to you. We've got Emerson Samonte. We got Tristan Riazo. Good afternoon to the clockers. Rene Biglior is also out there. How you doing, man? Efren Jelly or Gelly, I'm not sure if I said that right. Rock Araulio, Hannah Masanghay, and Yam Arnett Alvarado. We'll do a couple more. Likes Dagutan. No, May. Jerome Cruz. Wow. Lanny Mercado. Lanny Mercado. Celeste Sing-Song. And one more. Cynthia Feliciano. Hi. Oh, May Ann's there. Good thing I didn't stop right there because I wouldn't want to laugh. May Ann's always tuned in, so I'm glad she's still out there. Okay, so we've got the rest of the gang here today. We've also got a dash cam to give away. Now more than ever, I think you're really going to be needing the dash cam with so much happening on the roads out there. A lot of non-contact apprehensions going on. A lot of people complaining about, getting caught on cops or, it's a jungle out there, put it that way. So a dash cam acts like an extra set of eyes on the road with you everywhere you go. So you've always got a witness. That's the most important thing with the dash cam. So anything that happens, it's on record. And I always believe, and I've said this many, many times in my advocacy, I believe it makes us better drivers. And the reason I say that is because, well, if you know that you're being recorded, you normally behave a little bit better. Now, this is just a rule of thumb. I mean, you go to an airport, casino, bank, anywhere like that, and people just tend to behave a lot better because they just know that there's recording devices on them. So when you're out on the road, the same type of thing, it forces people to behave in a way that, look, are you willing to, do this and potentially get exposed or, put on Facebook or YouTube or something like that and go viral? So I heard something. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that hand over there? Can you see it there? Yes, there's a hand coming through the door. Oh my God. It's the kitty door. Just open the door. He'll come out. Or are you trying to send him through? Oh, geez. There's a little cat door, and Rocket is just like, Rocket doesn't identify as a cat. So anyway, I think you know how dash cams work, and I guess now all that's left is to give it to one lucky Titoclocker, which will be wrapping up around 5:30-ish, somewhere towards the end of the program. So that's that, and we're also going to do your normal staples that you're used to here on Titoclock, like Free Plug Friday, Ask Me Anything, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But let's begin as we normally do by talking to Chris, who's got the latest in headlines. And for that, Chris, what you got for us?
What's up, Tito James? Happy Friday, my fellow Titoclockers. Welcome to the last week of March. This is Chris for your Titoclock News. The Interagency Council Against Trafficking, or IACAT, of which the Bureau of Immigration, or BI, is a member, is in the process of revising procedures to better reflect current trends and plug the gaps and minimize the inconvenience on passengers, the Department of Justice, or DOJ, said on Thursday. This is in response to the backlash over the ridiculous and frivolous demands of immigration officers on some Filipinos traveling abroad. DOJ said existing protocols by BI personnel in screening outbound travelers were in line with the Bureau's mandate to protect Filipinos from human trafficking and other dangers. From January to February alone, the BI deferred the departure of 6,788 of more than 1 million Filipinos who exited the country's international airports. Of this number, 57 were referred to IACAT as likely victims of human trafficking, while the rest were deferred because of incomplete, improper, or misrepresented documents. As a result, the Department of Foreign Affairs reported a significant drop in the number of calls for assistance from Filipinos in the region involving likely victims of human trafficking. On Wednesday, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. directed the Commission on Higher Education, or CHED, to come up with solutions to address the country's nursing shortage. CHED has proposed a shorter curriculum program which will allow those who complete 1 to 3 years of nursing studies to get exit credentials and join the profession. Under the shorter program, students who finish a year in nursing school can get a certification to become a nursing aide or assistant with competencies that include basic nursing skills in giving safe and appropriate care. For those who continue on to their second or third year, they can receive a diploma to become a nursing associate, community health nurse, or associate maternal and child nurse. Only those who complete the 4 year nursing course will receive a bachelor's degree and become registered nurses. At a press conference on Thursday, CHED Chair Prospero de Vera III said that CHED was considering other immediate or short term interventions, including tapping non practicing licensed nurses and upskilling and reskilling those who failed nursing licensure exams. He said the government was also looking into providing scholarships for nurses and other medical workers to encourage them to stay in the country. A New York grand jury has voted to indict former U.S. President Donald Trump over hush money payments made to a porn star, U.S. media reported on Thursday. The indictment of the 76-year-old Republican, who denies all wrongdoings in connection with the payments made ahead of the 2016 election, is set to upend the current White House race in which Trump hopes to regain office. According to the New York Times, the felony indictment filed under seal by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office will likely be announced in the coming days, citing 4 people with knowledge of the matter. On March 18, Trump had declared he expected to be arrested within days over the payment to Stormy Daniels, who received $130,000 weeks before the 2016 election to stop her from going public about a sexual encounter she says she had with Trump a decade earlier. Trump maintains that the investigation was over something that is not a crime, not a misdemeanor, not an affair. The Creamline Cool Smashers showed the great heart of a champion as they rallied from a one-game deficit in the 2023 PBL All-Filipino Conference Finals to successfully defend their title in Game 3 against the Petrogas Angels on Thursday, March 30. In front of 12,175 fans at the Mall of Asia Arena, Gemma Galanza ran wild with 19 points, 16 excellent digs, and 11 excellent receptions, capped with the championship-winning cross-court shot, while Michelle Gumabao and Tots Carlos scored 18 and 16 respectively. Kyla Atienza also shored up the defense with 24 excellent digs and 13 excellent receptions, while eventual finals MVP Gia de Guzman added 18 excellent sets. With the title win, the Cool Smashers earned their 6th overall PBL championship in 8 years and 4th All-Filipino plum, extending their huge title lead over the rest of the league. The PBL returns with the 2023 Invitational Conference after the Southeast Asian Games in June. Those were the latest from Titoclock News. Let's take a look at the inbox for our weekly dose of sweet potatoes, brought to us by Kamote Corner.
Before we do that, just before we do that, X, have you got the photo from yesterday? Is it yesterday?
The other day, I think.
Believe it or not, it's the first time we bumped into Chris after 2 years, 2 years ago, or more than 2 years. Yeah, that's because it's unbelievable. We've been working together for how long, Chris?
I think it's 3 years
3
since
years. And we
2020.
never met until yesterday. So we just
Yeah.
happened to be in an event together. The event didn't even start yet, but you were part of the events company. I was there filming something, and boom, we bumped into you. So I just think that's just
Yes.
there's hi
Yoo-hoo!
Chris.
Hi. We're
That was so
real. We're not just screen friends anymore.
there you go. There's the gang.
I am
Oh,
not a
so we have to
microphone, guys. I'm a real person.
All right, Chris. Let's hit Kamote Corner now. I just couldn't. I just had to share that.
Yeah, share the good vibes first before I give you a headache. All right,
Yes, before you
let's
give
see
me a
the
hard
first.
time.
Yeah, let's see the first video. I'm gonna ask you who's at fault here, Tito James. Let's see.
Mhm. It's
Roll
the
VTR,
Kamote's fault.
of course, always. So here he
It's
is,
the counterfloor's
and
fault.
then
See, I didn't even see what was guy even before it happened. I already knew it's the biker's fault.
the bikers.
You see that? Yeah, it's the biker's fault because the traffic. All right, the tricycle is trying to come out right now.
Right.
Assuming, of course, that there is no. It's not a question of left turn or I mean, basically he's allowed to come out, right? I don't know where he was headed, but at this point
Mhm.
he's allowed to come out to either turn left where he is or go straight maybe to that parking lot, whatever it is. He's allowed.
True.
Now, this is one of the most common accidents out there. The motorcyclist overtakes, counterflow na siya, and then he doesn't see
Right.
because he's on the wrong side. He's not supposed to be there. See, so that's definitely the motorcycle's fault, and that motorcyclist. Oh my God, this
Mhm.
is just so common. You could save so many accidents just by adhering to this one rule that if the car in front of you stops, there's generally
Mhm.
a reason for it. Generally, just
Right.
assume that
Yes.
there's a
Yes.
because you can't see through that car. So just
True.
assume that something is he stopped because maybe a child's crossed, maybe a car is coming out, and then
Right.
the bike is on the side of the road.
The bikers are always in a hurry,
Yeah, they really do think that they have their own set of rules, and they just really, and then it's all fun and games until somebody gets really hurt or dead,
That's right.
right?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
no, they get. No, I won't get into it anymore.
No.
That's just
No.
don't
Enough now.
overtake. Don't overtake. Don't counterflow to overtake. When a car stops in
Right.
front of you, you stop as well. Assume that they're
Mhm.
stopping for a reason. Simple as that. Because it's obvious now in this case. Getting blood boiled now. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna calm down.
And it's just the first one, Tito James. All right, we'll have the second one. This is another video that's not for the faint of heart. I thought it was something with regards to magic, but no. There.
Oh yeah.
And another one.
He got hit twice.
I'm not even sure if he got hit or was he dropped. I'm not sure. I don't know where the guy came from.
One more time, because he's
See,
not
the
there.
street was empty. And then there he is.
Yeah,
Like, where did the guy come from?
that's bizarre. That's bizarre.
Was
And
he hiding under the van? I
well,
do not
there's
understand.
it's really hard. There's a pause, slow, boom.
See, and
Yeah,
then he
that's
gets run over. That's horrible. And then another time.
is horrible.
Uh, yeah,
And then
and
the other
my friends
car
are cringing beside me.
he gets run over twice.
True. And he's already in a sort of a fetal position.
Oh my God,
Horrible.
this is terrible.
Terrible.
This is terrible. I hope they catch these people
Right.
because regardless of what happened, how he got there, if you run somebody over, you gotta stop. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Some kind of magic, right? Bizarre indeed.
Okay, so we have a backstory here. We'll see.
right.
Please know my fellow buddy BPSO of Lagro got hit and run trying to stop a thief of line cables.
Thief
This
of
is the one
line.
that's
So that's the
so
story?
Yeah, well, that's just we're only take it in with a grain of salt because that's the context that we have.
Mhm.
Is that somebody who sent that to us said that he was trying to stop a thief of line cables, but we're looking at the video and we're wondering how did that
Where did he come
unless
from here?
man, I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Maybe.
Unless there's like, you know, and then we're just guessing here. Let's just maybe if he's talking, if it's true about the line cables, maybe he was the van hit the line cable while he was holding it and he got dragged and he's from out of the
Possibly.
frame. But it's just bizarre. But anyway, I think the more important story here, what we see, if you hit somebody, whether it's your fault or not, just stop. Just stop and
Right.
take them to hospital, call the ambulance. Just don't
And the
leave them like that.
second van didn't even stop.
Didn't stop and run him over again.
Yes, or is it an L300?
Uh, all right.
Hi, Paul.
All right. So tragic. I need
All
some
right.
tea.
Whoo! That was hard to watch. And next one, let's look at the maybe it's a too fast and too furious truck. Not sure. Tell me what you think, Tito.
Maybe Rock's right.
There's
Hopefully there's a
there's
witness
a debate
about it.
going on here right now.
I saw it. Can somebody please explain what on earth that was about?
What? What? How?
How? How? How?
Hello, Patrick Dave Clark.
How?
Right? How did that happen if the truck was just going straight ahead?
I have no idea. I have no idea. We gotta that's another some kind of magic going on there.
If anybody knows the
It's like
backstory
how
of
what
this one.
skateboarders do, right? They jump on the side of the thing and they slide down. Oh my God,
Mhm.
with a truck. I'm gonna have to post that after that. I have no answers for you there. That's pure kamote magic right there.
Kamote magic indeed. And now let's go to the last one, Tita James. Since you have no words for this one, you probably don't have any words for the last one as well. This is another kamote parking. Let's see the photo. Or maybe a new parking spot. I don't know.
Wow. Okay, even with the pixelized, it looks like he's parked at the end of the wow.
Of the
At the
footbridge.
yeah, the foot. Oh my
Why?
God.
Why are
This
you
this
there?
is this is wrong on so many levels. Get it? Because there's like a staircase.
So many levels is correct. Why is my sound effect not working?
I don't know, because that was a good one.
That was a good one. It's not working. Oh my goodness. Having technical
I'll
difficulties.
do
Anyway,
it.
I'll do it manually. All right, Tita James, that's all we got for today. And we made it! Yeah, hello, Jerda. Happy birthday to my awesome nephew, Marcus Gabriel. Congratulations in advance to our raffle winners. And stay away from kamote people, everybody, but choose happiness instead with some Sugar Rush. By the way, shout out to my business partner, Karen Binko. And of course, to my teammates, Paul and, and Ralph, who are here with me today. Follow my events team on social media, which is Sugar Rush Entertainment PH on Facebook and on Instagram for your event entertainment needs. You may shoot us a work related DM. This is Chris Napeñas. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody. Stay safe, healthy, and hydrated. See you on the next one. Bye!
And that was Chris with the latest in headlines. And finally, we can put a face to the name. Of course, you've seen her on her social media, of course, which is, by the way, scrolling down below. But to see her finally face to face in the real world was a real treat. So it took 3 years, but hey, better late than never, right, Chris? So if you want to get a hold of Chris for any sort of work-related gigs, you can pop her message here on the Chris Napeñas on Instagram or Sugar Rush Entertainment. PH, just check those socials, and yeah, she's available for voiceovers, events, etc. So that wraps up our news portion, and now we head. Before we go to that, I want to read this. That trailer truck probably made a U-turn, miscalculated how wide. Yeah, with the rear wheels going up the railings, backing up was out of the question to dislodge it. it makes sense. That makes sense. Your theory there, D. So most likely, for lack of a better explanation, we'll take that as the winning answer so far. But it is bizarre, right? It is bizarre. Imagine driving down like that. That's Tony Hawk style. Crazy. Okay, so that was Chris. Now we head over to our little community effort that we call Free Plug Friday. This is where we sample different types of goodies and give people who don't have the marketing budget a chance to promote their product free of charge by using this wonderful community to support each other. And for that, we need X. X, what you got in the box there? X!
Hi, DJs and hi, Titoclockers. We actually have a lot in store for the last week of March. So for that, Tito James, Titoclockers, welcome to another edition of Free Plug Friday. So let's start Free Plug Friday with a bang with products from Chicken Bang Bang. So Tito James, you have some boxes there with you. Are you getting them? Did it change?
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Let there be light.
Come here, Rocket.
Get him! And also, there's actually, let there be, what's this, rice. Okay, Tito James, there are several boxes right in front of you, and these are from Chicken Bang Bang, and it's scrolling down below. Guys, they actually have different flavors of chicken here. Have you gotten have you had a chance to try one of them? Please one.
Yeah, well, I tried half of them, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, what happened to the other half?
Oh, there's this furry little thief.
What color is the furry thief? Maybe we can identify him.
Apricot, light
Apricot.
brown.
Oh, I think this thief...
Apricot and brown. And,
is it this one?
That one there. That
This one. Aha!
It's the culprit right there. He took all the chicken.
Rocket, did you hear that? You have to say sorry. Oh, he couldn't help it. All right, Tito James, I actually have something to also share with you. If you'd like to try, you can actually dip it because Chicken Bang Bang comes in a variety of flavors. So they have original teriyaki, honey mustard, salted egg, and they even have the spicy variants here too. So they actually sent for, do you want to do like a live tasting with, or live dipping at least? Any chance you would like to do that? So I'll give them a little background. So guys, they have actually been around since 2020, and Tito James is actually gonna do a live tasting. You want to try all of them?
Yeah.
Right, Rocket, go, 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 quick, there's food. Don't miss the opportunity. All right, guys, while Tito James is opening the containers, you can actually send a message on Deaconitis on Instagram. I'm gonna scroll it really fast so you guys can see. If you guys want to be a part of Free Plug Friday, just send a message to Deaconitis on Instagram. And of course, we would appreciate if you could also follow and also check out his posts. So, Tito James, there are several different flavors there, and they actually sell the chickens either in 8 pieces or 16 pieces. So let me know how you find them once you take it, once you dip.
Okay, so are the chickens the same flavor all the time, right? It's just one.
Yes.
One standard cook, and then you dip it into the different sauces.
Yes.
Okay.
Since this is a takeout, I'm guessing they actually separated it so it doesn't actually get soggy. But I'm guessing if you buy in their branch, you can, because they're located actually in Las Piñas, you can actually get it there while it's hot and fresh with the sauce already mixed in. So what are you trying right now? Talk us through it,
I'm just opening
James.
them all because it's going to be hard to, okay.
Exactly.
Scotch. Anyone who gets takeout knows that the Scotch tape effect is like, it's really, sometimes it's like Fort Knox. They're trying to open up.
Exactly.
Teriyaki.
So they actually sell these like boneless fried chicken, which is actually convenient. I'm gonna eat one while we're
Dark meat, right?
Sorry?
Okay. Dark meat.
Dark meat, which is perfect. It's usually thigh. All right, go ahead, James. What is that?
Teriyaki.
Okay.
Wow. Legit?
Legit?
Yeah, legit.
Yes. Drenel Lirio, the chicken is already boneless and it comes in this.
Wow. This is interesting.
Yes, why?
This is salted egg.
Yeah, try it. Actually, people were clamoring for a salted egg. Why don't you try? I know, which is better so far? So far.
So far, salted egg. So far.
I don't have like a dipping sauce here, but for those who are asking, yes, they do have different flavors from teriyaki, salted egg, honey mustard, yum.
Honey mustard.
That's probably honey mustard, and they come in
That is.
these bite-sized pieces that you can eat while you're doing Netflix and chill. Disney Plus, there are so many things that you can do nowadays. So you want to watch? What's that, Tita James? Is that
Honey
yum?
mustard is good, but I'm not a honey mustard fan, so I'm
Yes,
still with salted egg. I'm still a big
salted
salted
egg
egg.
is still like number one.
Number one. This
Okay,
is the
what's
yang.
that's yum?
Yang.
Yeah, Korean.
Okay.
So guys, for those who are interested, the price is 130 pieces for solo meals, which is 3 pieces of these wonderful chickens plus rice, and they also sell, like I said earlier, they have 8 pieces of chicken that comes in different flavors, and they each have a spicy variant as well. And for those people who want to share it or have a larger appetite like myself, they also have 16 pieces chicken available starting at 510, and they also even offer snacks. Tito James, you see there is a transparent container there that looks like a pasta. That is actually the tteokbokki, because most of their products are actually like Asian fusion and also Korean inspired. So tteokbokki is actually an Asian.
Is that like
Titoclock is called.
Yeah, it's not a pasta, right? But it feels like a
No.
pasta.
It's like a
But it
rice.
does, yes,
doing.
it has the consistency of like a floury type of thing, and
Yes.
it's in a kimchi type of sauce.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Have you tried one yourself? The tteokbokki.
No, I haven't, and I don't have a fork here.
We can fix that. Hold a second.
can.
Give me a while. Give me a while.
Okay, may as well. The salted, yeah, Francis, I'll vouch for the salted egg flavor. That's
No
you come
fork.
from.
No fork. My bad. Rocket's right there.
Okay, yeah, okay. It's like it's like a noodle, but no, it's like a thick rice. Yeah, like a pasta, but it's
You want to try? Okay. How do you like it?
mm,
So guys, apart from these, what we've shown you, they also offer rice meals as well. And they even have takoyaki, but they didn't send one. But I'm sure if Tita James like the chicken, I'm sure all of these are good too. So guys, you can check them out on Facebook or Instagram. Again, they're located in Las Piñas, but you can also check out their social media because they also attend bazaars around Metro Manila. Again, guys, that's Chicken Bang Bang, Facebook, Instagram, or they're located in Las Piñas. Tito James, next we go to Jelly G Milk Tea. Jelly G Thai Milk Tea, they actually started with selling Thai milk tea that's actually, products are actually sourced from Thailand, but now what they're doing is they're offering zero sugar or sugar-free drinks. This is what you have there, Tito James. I believe you have the cucumber.
half
Cucumber.
of one because
Half. Okay, good.
That's
At least it
half
shows
now.
that you actually tried.
Didn't start off
Okay.
as half.
How do you like it,
But
Tito
yeah.
James?
You know, it tastes very healthy. It's not
Is that a
not
good
like
thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing because there's enough lemonades out there that are high in sugar and like basically made to taste really delicious and fast foodish, but nothing good for you. This one here does not taste like that. It feels like a natural something that you juiced or you made at
Okay.
home. So it does feel like that. You can see all the sediment in the bottom, so you really feel like this is pure.
Natural
It
too.
tastes. The taste is an acquired taste. I'll be honest, because it's again, you're not catering, I think, to the fast food palate. They're catering, I think, to the healthy food palate, and for that, I appreciate it because I can taste the cucumber. It's a little spicy though. Do you know if they put chili in it?
You know why? Because that's actually the sugar-free cucumber ginger.
Ah,
And
Okay,
you want to
that's-
try the sugar-free mint instead. It actually comes with actual mint leaves. Maybe you'd
Yeah,
like to
yeah,
give this one a try. Just just to see if you can compare. Okay, hold a second. Just check
This
how
one's
close
got-
Tito James and I are.
Wow. Okay.
That's good for your throat, Tito James.
Good.
Especially since you have a talk on Sunday.
Yeah, long one too. Or this is cucumber mint, and that's cucumber
Yes, that's cucumber mint.
ginger. No wonder. Okay.
All right, live. Okay,
This is good. Yeah, I like it.
okay. So
Again.
that one you like.
Yeah, I can. There's bits. There's quite big chunks of cucumber in there, or big bits of cucumber in there, and then there's mint that I'm gonna throw in. Wow, it's like a cooking show now, or. No, but I like this.
Go ahead.
I like the idea of people offering healthy alternatives. They have 30 flavors. You said it looks
They
like it
have-
has 30.
More than 30 flavors. They have all kinds of milk tea, Thai milk tea, and other drinks as well. Actually, to be honest, guys, they actually already sent us drinks back in 2022, but for their other drinks which have sugar in it, and of course they were promoting that back then. Their Thai milk tea, which is very good. It's almost comparable to the ones that in Bangkok. And Tito James,
You know-
lastly, this is actually lemonade. Yes, you were saying?
No, I just wanted to repeat the fact that I support the idea of promoting healthy products and healthy, there's just so much already on the market that's fast food. So to have something that's fresh, it's really good. I'm just reading your bottle.
Yes, Tito
there.
James. And for those who are interested, for those who are interested, the ones that you just had, they're priced at 125 pesos per big glass. And this is the 1 liter of their lemonade, priced at 270 pesos. Let me know if you want to try it as well, Tito James, if you want to mix it with everything else that you've had.
That
Just-
lemonade.
This is a classic lemonade, but it doesn't say if it's sugar-free because I'm looking at the nutrition facts here, and there's actually 16 grams of sugar. So
Okay, so that's a classic, but they offer sugar-free.
Yes.
Okay.
yes,
I'm
yes,
good
yes,
with the sugar-free one for now because, trying to.
of course. So guys, for those who are interested, you can send them a message on Facebook and Instagram. It's actually scrolling down below. Jelly G Thai Milk Tea on Facebook and Instagram. Hope you can check it out. Last but not the least, Tito James, there's no better way to conclude this week's episode of Free Plug Friday than to finish strong with coffee and chocolates. So, Tito James, the name of these guys are actually literally coffee and chocolates, as you can see, and there are those brown tin cans that's right in front of you.
Okay.
And the little
I-
backstory
I-
here, Tito James, is so right there. The backstory is the owners just happened to chance upon this by accident because they just decided to experimented and dip their coffee beans with chocolate, and the rest is history. I'm gonna show you.
That's good.
This is
Oh, this is
interesting. Reminds me of
You know-
Copico.
But fresher. Because
Fresh.
Tropico is very just a candy, but this is legit. Brings back memories. Because when I was driving across Europe a few years back, we're doing like 5,000 miles in I don't know how many days, and it was just a lot of driving. We lived on this. It was just great. Pop in the coffee bean and the chocolate, and it was just you just felt like this sugar rush, and you could drive again. You get this caffeine boost. So
Wait,
I'm
were
gonna
they
keep
in the same format like this?
They
In
look more
appearance?
like a bean. They weren't shaped exactly the same, but the same concept. The bean was
Right.
coated in chocolate, and it's a great pick me up. I love
No,
it.
this is a great product. So you can it's actually pretty handy. You can bring this around because it actually fits the pocket.
It's a
All
pretty
right,
big
guys.
thing to put in your pocket, but okay.
Who knows? You might need a snack while you're walking if you're going around and
True.
traveling. But guys,
Kelvin's ask-
for those, sorry.
Kelvin was asking if it's dark chocolate.
Oh, actually, that's where I was gonna head to. They actually offer both milk chocolate and dark chocolate, and the price is 120 pesos for 50 grams, and it's 200 pesos for 100 grams. Again, guys, it's scrolling down below. Hope you can support them and try it out yourself. So you can let us know if you actually like it too. Again, Coffee and Chocolates on Facebook and Instagram. And just like the other Free Plug Fridays, they're also active in joining bazaars. So who knows, they may be at a bazaar near you. So guys, actually, that's all that we have for this week's edition of Free Plug Friday. Stay safe and always sanitize the clockers. This is X. Peace out. Enjoy the Holy Week. Bye. Woo, 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 woo.
Right, it's Holy Week coming up. So this is our last broadcast for the month. And then I guess next week we take a bit of a break for Good Friday. So everyone can just chill and relax and do their pilgrimage or whatever you do on Holy Weekend. So we'll be back after that. That was X with Free Plug Friday. If you have anything you want to be a part of Free Plug Friday, if you qualify to be a small enough business that warrants our help, then pop us a message here on Deaconitis and be part of it. And X will line you up with what she needs to do. Okay, so that's that. It's now time for Ask Me Anything, brought to you by Tron. Alrighty, it's the Ask Me Anything portion. You know how this works. The title alone reveals everything you need to know about this section. Hello, sir. I'm here again. Want to ask, try you in Black? Yes, I did. Kamusta naman po ang ride? Hindi kasi ako makapili ng Nito, Grappler, Patriot, Falcon, Cooper. I've tried the Nito. I don't know if it was a Grappler. I can just tell you my experience from the Black Bear. I can't really give you a direct comparison to the rest, but very, very happy with it. It's been on the Trailblazer for a couple of years, maybe more, before the pandemic. I've been off-roading in them, and what I like about them is it's a lot quieter than the previous set I had. I had a set on the white Trailblazer, and that was the mud tires as well, and or all-terrain, but aggressive all-terrain, and it was really loud. It was really loud. Like you were on the highway, you really had to raise your voice to maintain a conversation in the car because of the road noise. The one that I have from Black Bear, I don't get that. It's more than acceptable, more than. And I didn't also notice a big drop down in fuel economy. These things normally happen when you change your tires, especially if you go a little aggressive. I know Brent, who's might be out there, I don't know if he's out there today, did it to his Ranger, and he was saying that his mileage dropped down. I'm not saying it was a Black Bear, it was a different tire, and he went back to stock because he noticed such a big difference in fuel economy. I didn't notice that with my Black Bear, so I could highly recommend it. I'd be very, very happy with it. So there, that's it. Next question. I want to install a dash cam on my pickup, but Car World, I lost the there. Car World won't allow me to buy my preferred. What? Okay, but Wait, so who's Car World? Did they sell you your pickup, or are they? Why won't they allow you to buy your preferred brand model? Meron ba talaga silang control kung anong? Of course not. Absolutely not. That's silly. No, you can get your dash cam installed. I got it installed in Blade. I don't know if they still do it because that was pre-pandemic. But any auto shop, any wire, especially if you go to like a car stereo shop or stuff like that, all of them do it, and they don't care what brand it is. Come on, what's it got to do with it? It sounds like a little bit of a. Wait, Jess Peralta, sorry. Yes, what's up? Jess is with Lexus Philippines. So good to see you, Lex. Or Jess. Yeah, don't listen to them. That's really, that's what they call in other countries third line forcing, where they force you to buy a particular product, and they won't do the servicing on it. Yeah. Sorry guys, Carl, not cool. Not cool at all. You don't have the monopoly on that. So take your car somewhere else. If you haven't bought the car and you bought it from them, just take it from them, let's take it to somewhere else. Watching from Arizona, Johannes. All right. Okay, next. Dun, dun, dun. I visited the Honda dealership with my family, checked the 23 BRV and HRV. On one of this displayed BRV in the showroom, there's a standing speaker that my 2-year-old son accidentally pushed and fell. Ooh, the damage one of the displayed BRVs. in the showroom. Now the dealership is asking us to pay 50K for the small damage. We got into a very long conversation. In the end, they forced us to have a down payment of 10K and was advised to pay the remaining balance of 40K until March 30. They also took the ORCR of our vehicle as collateral. We tried to negotiate with the police to return the ORCR, but they refused. I'm no lawyer, but this sounds really dodgy, man. Which Honda dealership is this? Which Honda dealership? It doesn't say, right? A Honda dealership. X, we need to find out which dealership this is because this sounds really dodgy. Now, I know that, obviously, if it's your child's fault and you cause some damage to the car, I can get that. I can get that for sure. That's understandable why they would charge you for it. But 50K for a small dent sounds a little bit ridiculous. And also, they need to basically take Cavite. Well, Cavite is huge. So, okay, it's in Cavite. We're gonna try and get to the bottom of this, EJ, and we're gonna try and get some help for you because this sounds to me like flat out extortion. And the fact that they need to also take some responsibility for it. I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm just saying they have to take some responsibility for it. Because if they are going to put a stand-up speaker next to a car and then it's an open showroom and children bump into it, well, they also have to take some liability for that. 50K to fix a small dent is ridiculous. I would think that you could have that thing fixed by a dentless repair company and it would cost you a lot less. On the part about the ORCR, it sounds to me like that. I'm no lawyer, but that doesn't sound legal to me. It really doesn't. So I would suggest that you talk to a lawyer, at least get some advice from a lawyer and see if you have a case to basically. I don't like the fact about the ORCR thing. That's just ridiculous. And the price seems ridiculous. Wow. I'm a little surprised. I'll help you out with this because I don't like that. Okay, next. What's with the ladder? Oh, that's basically to get to those things up here. Otherwise, we can't reach where those shelves are. So it just helps. It slides along that bar over there. See, we have this bar, and then that bar slides. Really helps. Okay, I'm glad that the Harbor Link extension opened partially March 29. My travel time reduced significantly by 25 minutes. Question: upon completion, where will be the endpoint? Will it connect to the Skyway? I believe so. Is this the one that Sec Mark opened up recently? It's supposed to all connect, NLEX, and although I don't know if it connects to Skyway, that's a good question. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that because I don't know exactly. I don't want to give you wrong information. 50K, yeah, man, Gucci. That exactly. You see, Gucci brings up a good point. I mean, if you're a brand new car dealership and you don't have insurance for your own cars in there, I'm sorry, there's some liability from the dealership. There has to be. You can't just do that and expect customers to. Sounds like a scam. Sorry. Not impressed at all. And then, yeah. Is Petron's Lakbay Lalay back for Holy Week? It's always there, Abby. They're always there. They never miss one. So I would expect them to be back to help you out again. So that's Petron's commitment to the whatchamacallit. Oh, who you got? All right. It isn't Ask Me Anything, so I guess I can answer this. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Adesanya. Then the reason I say that is Adesanya has his number, right? So he knows, and he almost got him in round 1, and he beat him for 4 rounds. Okay, I know what you're going to say. He was winning until he lost. I get it. That's just a terrible way to judge a fight because it's only how it ends, not how it starts, right? I get that completely, but if you're going into a rematch with that level of confidence. And remember, Adesanya did not get knocked out. It was a stoppage. There's a huge difference between a stoppage and a knockout. And Adesanya felt it was early. He's not blaming Mark Goddard for it. I think it was Smart Goddard who was the rep. He's not blaming him for it. He said he can understand where he's coming from, but he himself believes, and he's not alone in this belief, that it may have been premature. Again, both sides present great arguments, and I think the ref did a good job because I don't think there was much he could have done. But what I'm getting at is from a mindset point of view, when you get knocked out in a fight, it's a completely different thing. It affects your confidence. It affects you in how you react in your next fight. The second you get touched in the next fight, you're like, oh my God, is this it again? And this is what happened to Kamaru Usman when he fought Leon Edwards just recently. I think he was being too hesitant because of the knockout. He just couldn't quite pull the trigger completely because he was always worried about that kick or something happening. So I got Adesanya for this, but it's going to be exciting. And the reason I also say Adesanya is this is do or die for him. This will be their fourth fight. The fourth fight, he's lost to him 3 times, and very, very not debatable, but again, he was winning the fight until he was losing. So call me a whatchamacallit. Yes, it is a TKO, but in terms of mindset, though, it's different when you get knocked out cold, like Jorge Masvidal with Usman and Usman with Leon Edwards. It changes the fighter completely. So I got Adesanya, and that's just a lot of hope. What was the last one? So you got to do the raffle. No, I'm not big on additives. I'm not big on them, John. I haven't heard of Wonder Lube, or haven't tried, should I say. I think I've heard of them, but I've never tried them. But I'm not big on that because I believe that if there was some kind of miracle cure that you could add into the oil, I think the manufacturers would add it already. I don't see why they would hide this from you because it doesn't serve them any purpose to do so. It just makes their cars run better. And who wouldn't want their products to run better? So anyone selling you in the aftermarket, this is going to improve fuel economy, going to do this, going to do that, and promising you all these things, it doesn't impress me. I think you just change your oil regularly every 5,000 kilometers or 3 to 6 months, depending on how much you care for your car. But if you do it 6 months, 5,000, you're ahead of the game, right? You're doing your car a really good service. And that's all you need. That's really all you need. You don't need to put in all these extra vitamins and minerals and all that kind of jazz. Just change your oil regularly. And the only one that I believe in there was a sludgenizer, but this is for really old cars that have already gotten a sludge buildup. It uses a machine to basically flush the engine out and get rid of all the sludge. Yes, it uses some chemicals, but what the chemicals are doing is to break down sludge and push it out, not to mix within the engine and then improve all your engine performance. So there. That's my answer. Thailand, Bangkok. Because X has been there 3 times since they legalized a certain product. And so I'm now wondering why. What's all the fuss? I mean, it could be a total coincidence, right? Could be completely coincidence. I don't know. But I think I've been to Bangkok for a while, and I want to check out the vibe now that they've legalized cannabis over there, and it's an interesting dynamic. I think we're on the cusp of. We're talking about legalization now. I think more than we ever have done. So we're close to. I don't know if I could say passing an act, but at least it's being very seriously debated and considered now. And so it would be interesting to visit an Asian country that has done this, because I've visited Amsterdam, Spain, France, all these places, the US. I've seen how it works there. And there's not a single country that's backtracked on this. Every country has found that it's something that has really just helped neither the economy, has not produced any of the scary things that all the fear mongers try to peddle, which is, it's a gateway drug, you'll get more criminals. No, it doesn't work that way. So, but I want to see what it's like in an Asian setting, because they always try to make the argument that the ones who are against this always say, oh yeah, but that's different in Amsterdam, it's different in the States. The people here in the Philippines, it's a poor country, whatever. Well, Thailand's also got the same demographic. They've got the same demographic as us. And the cultures, there's a lot of overlaps in terms of the Asian culture. So if they can do it and it works well, I'll see what I can learn from there. and keep an open mind about our legalization. Does Thailand have a better car scene than ours? In some way, it does. In some ways, they're really, because they are like a Detroit of the East, so they manufacture a lot there. So they got a huge pickup scene. The Bangkok Motor Show is huge. They sell a lot more cars. So yes, I would say that they do have a better one. Yes, I'll be careful of the immigration officers. Don't worry. Okay, so I guess that wraps it up. We've got 7 minutes to do the raffle, and we need to get that dog in here. So it's everybody's favorite time. It is raffle time. Rocket Ship, your fans are ready for you. Give them a smile. Give them a smile. Bye, everyone. Hey, everybody. Brought to you by Global Dominion, Petron, Olive Guide, Ogawa, Malayan Insurance, Skinabay, and Culture Salon. Okay, here we go. Declare the winner already. Rocket, you ready? Everyone's banking on you now. This is yours. All you got to do is hit that. Over here, just hit that. There you go. Rocket Ship. Come on, MC. Congratulations, you're now a new owner of a dashcam. Oh, Rocket. See, you got so many fans out there. Oh, at least pay them attention, naman. Come on, don't be like that. Say hi. All right, so congratulations to our winner. You have 24 hours to claim your prize. You can send a message to Rocket. Rocket reads his mail all the time. He's on Rocket Mail. I get it. And you can send it to the.rocket.launcher with a screenshot as proof, and Rocket will take care of that and make sure you get your prize. So on behalf of all of us here, thank you very much for joining us again. Congratulations to our winner. Good luck to our next one. We won't be here next week because of Holy Week. Have a safe, blessed, and meaningful one. And we got pop that message back up. It was Dasmarinas Cavite. Okay. All right. Thanks, EJ. We'll help you out with that. Okay, so thanks very much for joining us. Be kind to one another. Drive safely. Bye. Say bye.
Fancy meeting you in my internet. Couldn't help but notice your smile, while everybody else around us is surfing about. Can we just stop and chat a while? Love could be waiting at the end of this quarantine. Let's stop and talk a while. Let's stop and talk a while.